Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some of the stocks on the move today. I'm Paul Sweeney alongside Nora Melinda, and we're joined by Bloomberg's John Tucker. John, what do you got for us?
Tech standout this morning. You want to guess what it is? Yes, Alphabet. Reporting a surge in demand for the cloud and artificial intelligence services for the quarter just ended. So that's pleasing investors. They sent the shares up even as the company said that capital spending for the year will be higher than expected. So third quarter sales, this is when you strip out the partner payouts, rose to $87.5 billion. The company's investing record amounts to try to push progress in AI and infuse answers and assistance from the large language model that it has, Gemini, into some of the popular products, including search. So the company says CapEx for the year is going to be $91 billion to $93 billion. That's up from the $85 billion of earlier estimates. And what seems to set it apart from Microsoft and Meta is that Alphabet was able to prove to investors that spending on artificial intelligence is actually paying off.
And John, just to put that into context, $90 billion of CapEx this year. In 2021, they had $25 billion in CapEx. So just a huge ramp up.
Right.
Enormous. Investors, they've been clamoring for this evidence. Revenue from products built on Google's generative AI models, here it is, grew more than 200% from a year earlier.
Okey-dokey.
So the investment in infrastructure research is really paying off at this point.
And we're clearly seeing a divergence in terms of the equity market trade right now. Shares of Google up about 8%, but Meta down more than 10% right now.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's pretty stark. Let's move on to food.
My favorite.
Chipotle Mexican Grill. You will see Paul there on occasion. That's falling, cutting the full year outlook for the third time this year. It appears that diners are pulling back from eating out in the fast casual food category. The burrito chain now sees sales for the full year slipping into the low single-digit range from a year earlier. Earlier, they projected that performance would be flat, by the way. In the third quarter, comp sales rising slightly, but it also fell short of Wall Street expectations. So the new CEO, Scott Boatwright, said, this was the analyst call, the consumer slowdown is really affecting our business in a meaningful way. Chipotle has fallen about 34%. This is the stock, with a 5.7% rise for a comparable consumer discretionary companies in the S&P 500. Restaurants struggling with consumer reluctance to spend for the restaurant outings.
Paul, are you getting a bowl or a burrito? I'm
Two
curious.
hard tacos, chicken.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how I roll. That's
Okay.
Yeah.
Got to try the taco.
Yep,
By the way, Starbucks, on the other hand, who's the CEO there, used to be the CEO at Chipotle. He says, things are looking up. The comparable sales broke a string of comparable sales declines at Starbucks, by the way. If you go to Chipotle enough times, you'll need some weight loss medication. And
Have you heard Paul's? What's your Starbucks order? It's like a double
short mocha.
Double short.
I go on Saturdays.
I have no idea what that is.
I don't know either.
It sounds expensive. Anyway, Novo Nordisk making an unsolicited bid for Metsera, and this has sparked a real heated battle with Pfizer. They're both trying to get their hands on their Metsera's weight loss drug in order to gain some of the lost ground in this booming, cutthroat market. Novo offering to buy the company for at least $6.5 billion. They're trying to trump an earlier agreed-upon deal with Pfizer. Metsera called the new offer superior to the previous one from Pfizer, which it actually accepted just last month. Pfizer counters that Novo's attempt to derail the deal is reckless and an attempt to abuse its dominant market positions. They're actually this morning making some, what sounds like some legal arguments.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.